moving on here. Let's see. Balance didn't really. I mean, Possess didn't really get anything. So the only thing Possess got was they took the armor move off his sickle, the one that launches you up in the air, and they gave 2 hits of armor to his overhead that knocks you down, and his push, like this push right here, the same one that Kenshi has. They gave 2 hits of armor to those. That's only changed for Possess. So now let's go to Kenjutsu real quick. He actually lost a really powerful tool, an anti-air, in this. They took away the armor on this hit right here. This used to be an incredible armored move because it had a giant hitbox, and if you caught your opponent, you know, you go into this right here and do however 34% off of someone jumping or armoring through a gap. You know, it was really good, but they took away the armor on this. Obviously it's like an armor launcher, you know, so that's fair. They also took away the armor on this. This no longer has armor, but it is safe on block. It used to be Tello suspended belonged armor, blade. Let's see, what was this? Sword dance. Alright, so Sword Dance is now -7 on block. You know, it's going to be very hard for characters to punish. There aren't too many characters with 6 frame normals, and it does have, let's see how much pushback it has. Yeah, it doesn't have that much pushback, but it's going to be very hard for characters to punish that. And let's see, the regular one is still punishable, right? Oh no, they're both -10. Okay, they're both -10, which -10 is a lot better than you know, what it was before. So like I mentioned, this doesn't launch anymore. I mean, it still launches, but it doesn't have armor anymore. So you know what that's going to be used for is, you know, 50-50s like that and stuff. It's still going to be useful for that. Still going to be useful for this, you know, combo extensions. And this also doesn't have armor anymore. That doesn't have armor. This right here doesn't have armor because it is a meter burn launcher, and I think that might be it. Kenshi and Kenjutsu wasn't changed too much. They just took away his armor launchers. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, so now let's move on to the Princess. And Kitana got a lot of different stuff. Her overhead is a lot faster. It's actually faster than Aaron Black's overhead. Let's see. Increased range on her forward 2. Ooh, damn! Look at that range. That is some range right there. That is some range. I never used this move, but I'm definitely gonna start using that shit now. That is some range and a half. Alright. So a couple other changes. Let's see. I got a lot more changes. Forward kick, down kick. What's forward kick? Oh, they made that safer. Yeah, you can't one cancel that. I literally never seen that string before. Never. I've never seen anyone use this string before. I didn't even know it existed. Rising Blaze can no longer. Alright, so a change that they made is you can no longer cancel this move right here by itself. So what you have to do now is do, let's see. I want to see because she has air EX specials now off of this cancel. So you could either do that and hover, or you could just do the regular, you know, EX that. So let's see. Is there like any benefit to one or the other? I'm trying to see what the benefit would be for canceling it with either this or the fan. Huh. Okay. So a normal combo would be something like this. Shit. So that's a normal combo. Yeah, I guess it does the same damage, right? Does the same damage? Yeah. Does this build meter? No, it doesn't build meter. Okay. They're pretty much the same. I thought you might be able to get a little bit more damage doing this, because you can run up and do that. Yeah, same thing. Alright, but this right here, this will be useful for something else, which we'll do a little testing in a bit. Well, let's go over some of her other changes. Okay, so her regular throw slice on block is minus 16 now. It's a lot less punishable than it was before. It used to be minus 30. And I believe the EX one is safe, right? Throw slash now has suits of armor. Okay, so the regular throw slash is still unsafe, but the EX one has 2 hits of armor. This has 2 hits of armor, and it's minus 8 on block, but it has, you know, some more pushback. It has pushback, so it's pretty much safe. So that's a double hitting armor attack that that Kitana has. I think the ass is a 2 hitting armor move as well, but I don't know if the ass is safe though. I don't know if it's safe. Let's see, throw slash, okay, increase fan projectiles. So her fans do 1% more damage. They used to do 6%, now they do 7. Square boost and square wave now recover 25 frames faster on miss. So this recovers faster on miss. Oh, that's really good. Because before, if you do one of these, like to maybe try to get out of the corner or something, you know, your opponent could run up and punish very easily. It would take so long to recover. And now it recovers 25 frames faster. So that's definitely good. Yeah, so the ass has 2 hits of armor. That one has 2 hits of armor. After air float, hold towards. Ah, so this is a new change for Kitana. Off her float, you could actually hold forward and one of her punches to actually do a jumping punch, like Shinnok does, as you guys see. And it combos just fine. That's actually really good to have, and it's gonna help out her pressure a lot. Because if she lands like somewhere around here, then she could throw out, instead of throwing out an NJP that's gonna miss, she could throw out, you know, a jump-in punch. And Jump 2 has, you know, even though it was nerfed, it does have a lot of hit advantage, so you connect forward too. Looks like if you're like above his head. Oh, there you go. Okay. If you're like above their head, you can't actually do a jump and punch. You have to be like at range, or at least at some range. Oops. There we go. Alright, so that's good to have. That's something like Kenshi has and Shinnok has. All these characters have like teleports and stuff like that. They can make their teleports into jumping punches, and Kitana can now do that too. And her float is really strong because it allows her to actually, you know, do whatever she wants in the air for the most part, like jump around all over the place, and then you can float. And with this new added thing, it's a lot better for her. Alright, Royal Storm. Air square boost. Okay, the same thing. Square wave. Back punch, back kick is now -1 on block. Back punch, back kick, or back kick, back? What is it, this? This is now -1. Does this work? Oh, it does work. Alright. Oh, so they actually gave this a little bit more pushback. So it could be a lot safer for Kitana to use, you know, a neutral. So if you're like around this range and your opponent's getting close, if you throw out a fan, it recovers a lot faster and it has extra pushback. So, you know, you don't have to be worried about throwing one of these out to try to catch your opponent running and have him block it and punish you from, you know, like this range. So I like that buff. That's a nice buff because that thing is really good with Royal Storm. It's one of her best features. Because the other ones are like short range. They're like right in front of her. But this one actually like is a tornado that goes forward. And, you know, if you do get your opponent, you could do your combos. Tornado. And that's about it. So I'm not going to go over Mournful. Because all she got was 1% more damage on her glaive toss. And her kick actually has 2 hits of armor. And the same thing with Assassin. The only thing that Assassin got was 2 hits of armor on her Assassin Strike, which is really good because if you have the Sharpen and you do her Assassin Strike, it does 32%. And now it has 2 hits of armor. So if you have the blade Sharpen and you do the attack, it's going to be a 32% armor move that has 2 hits, which is really good. So I wanted to try out one thing before I move on. I wanted to see how plus this is. Let's see. How would I do this? This is EX. Okay. Okay, it doesn't jail. I was wondering. It doesn't jail. Yeah, it doesn't jail. Okay. Okay, it doesn't jail mid-screen. Let's test out in the corner. Okay. If he doesn't armor, he's gonna get hit. So let's just say the person doesn't armor. I kind of want to test out like poking. Here, I'll be Kenshi. All right, cool. I want to test out like poking and stuff. It looks like it's in really plus. Alright. I'm gonna try poking out of this. Oh god. That is insanely plus. Yeah, you are stuck there. You are definitely stuck there. And you need to armor this shit. If not, you're fucked. You need to armor that shit or you're fucked. As you guys see, I'm mashing down 1. Wonder if I delay. If you're crouch blocking, it's easier. But as you guys see, it's still inconsistent. And the Kitana player could probably delay her jump in. Yeah, you're stuck there, man. I like it. So Kitana didn't have really a lot of offense, but if you want to spend some meter on this, then you could definitely have some offense. Look at the chip damage. Just imagine the chip damage if you're sharpened. Here, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go to Assassin. Let's go to Assassin real quick. Let's check this shit out, guys. This is what I wanted to test with Katana. All right. Record. Blocking on. Always. All right. Okay, so that is around 10%. I don't want my meter to refill. I want her to be normal. I want to see how much meter this bitch builds. She gets this. Can I do that? Oh, I can. It's not as plus though, right? Wow, if you could... If you could do it off the regular one, that's pretty crazy. Okay, let's try to poke out here. Wow, you could actually do it. You could actually do it with the regular one too. You don't even need to use a bar of meter on the second part. I'm trying. I tried right there. I got hit out of it. Mashing the fuck out of it. Well, that works. But if someone tries, if I know that you're gonna do that, you could just delay it because Katana's in the air. Here, let me try delaying it a little bit. It's a little tricky. Sometimes I get the NJP instead of I think the down 3 is a way for him to get out because it might lower his hitbox because like down 1 doesn't work. Yeah, what you have to do with that is crouch block and then try to poke out. Because if you block standing the whole time, you're fucked. And look how much meter it builds. Look how much meter it builds, guys. That's crazy. Builds so much meter. Look at the meter build. I'm not gonna do anything. I just want to see the meter build. That's like fucking Dragon's Fire Liu Kang type of shit. And look at the chip damage. I think if I do, maybe if I do jump 1, it'll be even better. No, Kenshi could definitely get away with this. Okay, jump 2 is better. Jump 2 is better. Fuck. I tried to do it right there. I was just stuck. You have to mash it. If you try to do it like regular, you're gonna get hit. Maybe if I just block this way. That's what I'm trying to figure, because this shit looks insane. If you could avoid it, then it would be fair, because if someone's stand blocking then they're gonna get hit by it no matter what. Like if you're stand blocking, then you'll get hit by all this shit. But I'm seeing if it works on crouching opponents. It might not work on crouching opponents, so you might like crouch. Yeah, and I can't delay it further. And JP's not gonna work. I can't delay it anymore. So that one works right there. That one does not work for sure. Oh, I was mashing down 3 right there. Alright, let's just do it like this. Does it hit me? Yeah, it does. Okay, so you definitely have to poke out of it. Let's not delay it at all. Let's try to do it as fast as we can. That's an overhead. I can't even like crouch duck it. Ooh, there you go. I think I might have found out how to make it work no matter what. Ah, now you have to use armor, bitch. Hold that shit. How do I do that one? Yeah, I'm trying to mash out. I think I did it right away. If you do it right away, it's an overhead, I believe. Ooh. Nice. Which one did I do? Jump 1 or jump 2? Okay, that's a mid. See, as you guys see right there, like the key is to make it an overhead because I think the key is to do it like... There you go. Okay, so it's definitely with cancel 2. I can't like just crouch here because the overhead will get me. And I can't mash it because I'm stuck there. As you guys see, before I was able to mash it, but now that I'm doing it like right away, I'm not able to do anything. I'm seriously just stuck here. Now I can't even mash down 3. You guys saw down 3 was actually working. Now I can't even do that. Now I need to do that. Ooh, that works. Ah, there we go. So that is another answer. Down to that bitch. Down to her. Oh, and it didn't work that time. Oh, I couldn't. It didn't come out right there. It didn't come out right there. I mashed it right there. Fuck, but to take a risk on sometimes it might come out and sometimes it won't. Scary. And she builds so much meter. She builds so much meter off this. Yeah, down pokes are not gonna work. Damn. Try to mash down 2 right there. Oh, it's beating it. Oh man, I think if the katana player is on point with his timing and doing it at the top of the arc, you're not going to be able to get out of this unless you do a armor reversal. As you guys see, I did at the top of the arc right there and not able to do anything because of the fan being stuck. Stuck in block stun. Alright, let's try something. Oops. I tried it with that. Now let's... How about with this? That's a mid now. I wonder what the criteria is. You just have to do it way early. Yeah, you have to do it way early. Like I said, if the katana player is on point, obviously I'm just barely starting to do this. I just came up with this right now. So I'm sure that with more practice, you know, it's going to be a lot better. But I think it's time to move on. You guys get the point of that. That's really good. Block mode on. Damn. So I spent 2 bars of meter there, and I almost have 2 bars of meter again. Because this is plus.